Hello and welcome. This is Trevor7. It is November 30th, 2018, and this is a follow-up to my chi bowling video uploaded last Halloween. I had a few requests. Well, actually just one request as far as targets, but a couple hundred people gave me a thumbs up suggesting I should do another chi bowling video. And as in the last one, I'm going to trim out the ugly, make it a little more presentable, and try to share a little bit of wisdom with you. Now, as far as moving the ping pong ball, it's rather uneventful, but one thing I did like about it was it automatically resets itself. The target's about 4 to 5 feet away, so usually after I push or pull something over, I have to get up, set the target up, sit back down, try to get my body and mind and emotions relaxed again and in the groove, and then, take for another shot. Makes for some really long videos when it comes to recording it, and editing. So you can thank me later for cutting out most of the fail footage and setup footage and all that stuff. But I will provide a few widescreen shots like I did last time, just out of courtesy. And other than the ping pong ball, and one guy was asking what was up with the long sleeves, as if I had something up my sleeve. So I did that first demonstration with the ping pong ball and short sleeves. So there we go. So now it was just me from then on out, and you know me, I'm gonna just use stuff that's laying around. So this is a plastic lid that fits a 1-quart mason jar, and pretty easy to push over. Actually, I don't need a chi ball to push that thing over, as you can see there. But it was good practice, and I like for my targets to move, so I started light and kind of worked my way up. I'm still not knocking over bricks or anything yet, but I do get into some bigger targets here. And this lid and the plastic lid are both, like I said, easy enough to push over from a distance. However, before I started throwing chi balls, I would have had a hard time pushing that thing from 4 or 5 feet away. I know distance doesn't always matter, but there are 3 aspects of telekinesis, and one of them is energy. So proximity obviously is going to have some influence on how easily or how greatly you can manipulate a target. So I really appreciate all this time I've spent throwing chi balls. I mean, not only is it fun, but it's really improved my push game, which was my weak point before. So here's a long distance no hands push, and I want to clear up something. The hands on the heart is nothing about technique. It's just when I rest them in my lap where I like to have them, I always get comments about magnets on the table and strings and funny business, so I just do that out of courtesy to keep both hands in view. Alright, so now we're moving up to boxes. This is 50 rounds of 40 caliber, and that box is empty. But you see it does have a pretty wide base, so it sits pretty square, and it's not the easiest target. I couldn't knock it over no hands from 5 feet. I'm not saying I couldn't if I got obsessive about it and sat there and tried for weeks, but it was heavy enough I couldn't move it by just no hands. So proving that the chi ball does, I don't know if it increases the amount of energy you put out, but it does seem to condense it and make it a little more powerful. Then we moved up to an even bigger box. This was an old handgun box, a Ruger box, and it sits pretty darn solid. It took me, I think this was the night 3 of trying to push this silly thing over, and it wasn't the easiest target to move. And actually these boxes are heavy enough to actually make some sound. So on this next clip, I'll just include a full clip with audio and no commentary. I'll just shut my pie hole and we'll just listen. Thud. That thing sounded like a sack of taters right up there next to the camera. Alright, and now the candle. Thanks to Fady Mirror, I never would have thought of doing this. And it's not as easy as it looks. I had sore arms. I tried doing it, just using strictly air, just trying to throw air with whatever technique, swooping my hand and throwing fastballs at it and stuff. My arms were actually tired the next morning. But I did find a slightly different technique when I'm working with candles. I use a little bit of empathy with the target when I'm throwing chi balls, but here I'm using more like an aerokinesis type mindset, where I envision the air being full of visible particles and them all flowing towards the target. I don't know if that helps, but it's just sort of the mental process I was using that helped me. Got over my sore arms, quit using so much muscle, and start using a little more technique. And you see those 4 orbs around my chest? Those are my aura expanding. No, I'm just kidding. It's lens flares. I hear people say that, when they see glares coming off of bright lights or candles. Oh, that's my aura. And it's a camera anomaly. And there you go. As you can see, it's not all birthday cake and wishes, but it is a technique that if you practice, you can get better at it. And I encourage anyone who likes pyrokinesis to kind of bring it up to another level and try throwing some chi balls at your fire. All right, so that one took me 3 snuffs. And I may have used a little cheat snuff there at the end, I don't know. But this last one's clean. And I had a lot of fun doing this, and I learned a lot. And I hope you guys did too. Thanks for watching. This is Trevor 7. Good day, God bless, and namaste. Hey, thanks again for watching, guys. I'm looking for someone to translate my 5 TK tutorials from English to spoken Spanish. If this is something you could do for free or in exchange for some money, services, or products, please email robert@trevor7.com.